And we're live. Hello, hello, hello. And hello, Fear is here, and Fear, or wait, is this the same? Is this the same person? Hello, and yes, Irish, kind of half Irish, maybe. Oh, I don't actually know how Irish I am. I'm somewhere between English and Irish. But I've been born and raised in Northern Ireland, so I'm at least that Irish. Oh, but welcome a bit to just one of my random chill streams where I jump on to mess around and relax a bit. This time in Space Engineers. Uh, Space Engineers is a game I've got 1 or 2 or 400 hours in, but it's just one of my go-to games when I kind of just want to relax. I'm currently using a alternate solar system rather than the default one, just because it looks so nice. The planets in this one are very nice to look at. I kind of want to go for Trellin, because it has a really nice, there's lots of like sinkholes and canyons in it if I remember. But I don't think I've seen the other planets on this one. Not in person. I've seen them on the Steam Workshop. I think I'll go with teal, because that gives us the opportunity for water, from the sounds of it. And water, using boats can be quite fun. And is an easy way to farm hydrogen. Oh yes, hello, Fear is here. Oh, hello, alarm's going off already. Oh yeah, this one has the alternate... Don't have the default drop pod, do you? Oh, are we all loaded in? Feels like it. System failure, crash imminent. Oh, it was not kidding about this being a water planet. I am doing very well at the minute. Uh, uh, Ignore the ship doing backflips. Hello. Wait. Wait, is this is this 2 different fears who have just come on at the same time? Or is it just a... I thought for a moment it was the same person. I'm now very confused. Hello, Fear, and a Fear is here. Alright. This is not what I was expecting. Hello, me. Well, I'm doing very well, other than... It's a bit warm at the minute. Boat. That's indeed the plan, is to build boats. It was my plan. This is going to sink, isn't it? I imagine that this ship is not exactly buoyant. I have a unbuilt hydrogen tank there, which, if I remember correctly, empty hydrogen tank? Is it empty hydrogen tanks or just any hydrogen tank helps create buoyancy? It better... Well... We don't float. Right. This is a... Oh dear. This is a... It said this was an easy start. I don't know if I quite believe that anymore. I stand on the ship, so I'm not wasting my hydrogen trying to swim. We are sinking very slowly, at least. And also, I don't seem to be using up my oxygen, which is, I suppose, good. I suppose I can live underwater. I was not expecting to play Subnautica today, but I'll take it, I guess. Are there minerals at the bottom of the ocean? How deep does this go? Open the helmet? This feels like a bad idea, but sure. Okay, apparently opening... Apparently I am fish. I can live underwater. Oh, never mind. No, I can't. Oh. Okay, maybe no. Maybe it's just you can hold your breath for so long. I wonder as well if maybe I am using oxygen just slower than usual. I see there's little fish around here. How far down does this go? At least I'm falling slowly, so the ship isn't likely to break. I mean, part of me was tempted to restart and like just choose go back to the original the default planet, but I'm actually a little interested in maybe building. I was not planning to build an underwater base, but that might be my plan. Depth? Wait, hold up. Is the depth meter starting to turn red? Does the water mod have a pressure system? That was not something I thought I would have to deal with. Where? How deep? Oh, it does have a okay, this could be problematic. It would be easier if I knew how deep does this go? Okay, let's fall myself, because I apparently have... Okay, it's about 150 meters deep. This is my home, I guess? Underwater? Okay. I don't know if there's... Are there minerals at the bottom of the sea? That is ominous. Flashing red light. Ocean. Okay, I guess I can gather some materials. Shark. Please tell me there aren't sharks. I know Space Engineers does have creatures. I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if the water mod added sharks. But I've played plenty of Subnautica. I'm used to sharks. Is it shark? Where? Is that the shark? Okay, it is slowly drifting down. Okay. I'm not seeing any stone. Yeah, I'm that's a... I'm not getting any minerals from this. Oh dear. This is... This might be a restart. If I can't get any minerals from any of this. Unless... What can I salvage from the ship? Because this is a large grid ship. I might be able to grab enough materials to build, like, a quick escape vessel. I'm not seeing any stone unless the minerals have no mass. Well, I've been using the right-click drill to kind of drill a tunnel underground. But even the left-click drill doesn't give me anything. Unless there's some weird mechanic where it suddenly pops to the surface, but I don't imagine that would be the case. Oh, are you moving sideways? Is there a current? Wait, are you actually being dragged along by a current? Or are the fish just pushing you along? Boom. Well, we have made contact at the bottom of Teal's Ocean. Okay. And you're just sitting there. Well, I guess the first thing probably I need to do is salvage enough materials for a storage container and something to put a base on. I believe that should work for me. The batteries I probably want to try and leave intact as well. This is potentially an interesting survival challenge. Cargo. Oh yeah, the new crates. What are they like? Block volume. Functional underwater. Well, maybe I Can you try the new cargo crates? Oh, it needs steel plate. Cargo. Go for the normal default small cargo container for now. Plonk one of you there. Right. So I need more interior plate and some more construction components. Can I salvage the ship in such a... Oh, this has all I need. Okay, 4 metal grid. That's going to be the difficult one to find. What's this planet called? This planet is called Teal. It is part of the, what's it called? Alcura? Planet pack? Which is kind of like a custom star system. Okay, the ship is falling over very slowly. That's... Oh, 5 metal grid. Construction components and small steel tubes. Do you have small steel tubes? You have large steel tubes. Where can I find small steel tube? Oh, there's 8 of them. Look it up. There's water land somewhere. Yeah, that is. I would have imagined that, which is why I don't want to give up. This is an interesting like an unexpected challenge start. So I want to see if I can actually survive. Okay, 1 display and 2 computers. I can find that. I can find that somewhere, right? 1 display, 2 computers. The turret maybe? Let's... Oh, I can't remove the ammo from the turret.
Fuel low.
Oh, because the turret's inactive. Okay,
Fuel critical.
Yep, fuel critical. There should be... in here a... Sorry, kit. I can't recharge my hydrogen here. But there should be... oh, there's a cargo container on the ship I could have just deconstructed. Oh yes, you do have hydrogen bolts. Good, that's what I need. Does the inventory... You have one of these. Alright. So this at the moment is going to be a bit of a salvage run. Okay, cargo container. Don't know how much of my ship I can store in this cargo container, but hopefully some of it. Okay. I need to actually use my brain a little bit, which is a difficult task for me. First of all, I need to make sure this has power somehow. I think the easiest way to make sure it has power is to... I believe you can... Oh, I've got progression on. That's not helpful. Okay, so I need to find a... I believe it's a collector I need. Okay, so I just need to build a conveyor of some kind. Because collectors, I believe, with the water mod, allow you to just collect hydrogen from the water. So I need a... To do that, I need a conveyor junction. And then I'll also need a hydrogen engine, which requires me to build an O2H2 generator. So I need these two things. But to get those, I kind of want to make sure I can disassemble this. Yeah, I'm going to need to disassemble the ship first. Let's take these materials here and I suppose everything out of this small cargo container. VTuber? I am indeed a VTuber. I have been for the last... How long has it been now? It was... Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to remember when I actually started using an avatar. And boy... I've... Am I? Am I that feminine? So it is... I feel that's part of the app the app I use to create my avatar. It's a little hard to get them looking... Get your character looking more masculine. I think taking all these windows off will give me some basic materials to start with. Okay, now I'll actually need to put a conveyor and it was an O2H2 generator. So I guess these can just link up together. Unknown, oh, an unknown signal. That's going to take a while to fall down here, I imagine. Where am I going? Is this turret functional? Oh, you are. I can take the ammo out of you. Which means you're safe to grind down. Yum. Want to save my hydrogen? At least until I have a reclaimable source of it. But that also means then I can use the materials from that turret to... of course, it's unknown technology. I can't repair it. But I can take these windows for more materials. Okay, there's the conveyor junction. So, what am I looking for? Steel plate, large steel tubes, motors. So what's the best options to get those? Oh, there's a bit of an O2H2 generator here. A hydrogen thruster probably can be removed. Oh, I'm missing my other mod I use, Build Vision. It would normally give me hints of whether, like, if I saw something off, if it's going to break the ship. Oh, there we go, O2H generator. So then I need... Then my objective is a collector. And a hydrogen engine. And I believe that works. Couldn't I install? I could install it, but it's just because this the planet system is a mod itself. I would need to exit out the main menu and edit the save to add additional mods to it. Oh, darn it! It's drifting away. My pod is drift. Hold up a second. Let me. Uh. Underwater base. I also need to quickly, before I lose the pod. What's the button? What's the... No, hold up. There it is. I need to quickly just set trash removal. It won't remove stations, so hopefully that should be safe for me to leave it a little bit. Okay, Can you not be falling down this hill? I would like you to remain close by to my base. No, you want to slide. You very much want to slide. I would like you to stop sliding. Oh, inventory full. There we go. Okay, the main difficulty is going to be reclaiming that single power cell in the generator. Actually, this had a hydrogen generator on it. Doesn't have a power cell. Wait, did it have a... Yes, I had a second. Do you lose the power cell from hydrogen generators? You don't. You do get to keep it. I think it's only batteries that they break. No, which is very good, because that's likely would have been the hardest part to obtain. But that does mean I can then safely dismantle the rest of the hydrogen generator here, and that should provide me enough materials to get the other hydrogen online. And the main thing is going to be, I'm going to need a little bit of power to jumpstart the system. Rocket launcher on this ship? Okay. Let me just grab that. Parachute hatch. Guess I can take materials from that. Actually, I need to start from the out. Make sure I'm starting from the outside of the ship with my dismantling. Batteries I want to leave intact because I can hopefully salvage power from them. Okay, underwater base is this way. Oh, yeah, don't deposit it into the generator. Okay, come on, hydrogen engine. There we go. We have a hydrogen engine. I just need displays and motors. Okay, I think you've fallen as far down below as you can. Survival kit. I'm going to need to reclaim the survival kit at some point. Oh, this looks... You don't have displays, though. Displays are something I do... Where can I find some displays? You don't have displays. Oh, a cargo container. There we go.
Energy low.
Oh, need to recharge. Survival kit. Right, so yeah, survival kit's gonna need to be moved onto the main base. Okay. So my intention at the moment is to... Okay. There's a collector. Now all I need to do is jump start the base with some power. Wait, I can't build a battery yet? What do I need for a battery? Battery, I need to build a basic assembler. Hey! I suppose it's probably worthwhile to have one of these anyway at some point. Let's... yeah, you should link up there, okay? Oh, you also need more displays. Everything needs displays. Right. Alright. Let's see what I can dismantle. Take off the reversing lights. Darn, I disconnected. This battery's nearly out of power anyway. This one can afford to be dismantled. Basic refinery. Some armor slopes. Power efficiency module? There's a basic assembler that's not got half the materials I need. Oh, that's my inventory full. Eight motors, 4 displays. The motors, I feel, shouldn't be that difficult for me to obtain. It's going to be the displays, I feel, will pose an issue. Take the connector. Oh, but what's this? This isn't... an OTH generator of ice. Stick ice in there. Still can't withdraw the components, but if I get all the ice out of this O2H2 generator, it does not have displays, because of course it doesn't.
Inventory full.
Getting disoriented. Ice can go in there. So we've got 6,000 ice, which should work for getting the hydrogen generator up and running. If nothing else. Nope. Another little corner light. Distant part. Ship is falling again. No, it's not. It's floating. If I get rid of this, will it fix the issue? I kind of need you to be at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, hello. That doesn't have a hitbox. That was concerning. Okay, we are falling again. This is good. Wait, hold up. Can I... apart from when that fish was highlighted, maybe I could catch it. I don't know what I'd do with a fish, but... okay. Okay, so... a tank doesn't have to be completely built for it to be functional. Oh, I have severed part of the ship. Let me go and deposit this here for a moment. Okay, so what I've got. Armor, which... steel plates are always useful. Oh, wait, no. Okay, any block can float if it's... Oh, no, wait, you are falling. Okay, Okay, buoyancy is a little more... Okay, still no displays. I thought those maybe had displays in them. Dismantle wheel suspension. Hydrogen thruster. Okay, so the thing is... Ore detector? You don't... Wish I had some way of avoiding the respawn ship floating. Not throw 4 displays. Where can I find 4 more displays? Ah, I disconnected the battery. That is something I very much did not want to. Can I push you? No. Right. I think I'm just going to have to dismantle you and sacrifice the ammo. Oh, no. Oh, you dropped the ammo. I thought... Okay. I didn't think you could ammo dropped properly when you dismantled a faulty turret. Basic refinery. Plenty of materials. Don't know how useful they are. Okay, so some blocks are light enough to float, others aren't. Hold up, a crowd chamber. You've got displays. It has just occurred to me something, however. I've disconnected the only source of power for that ship. Ah. Slight problem. Won't successfully withdrawn. Okay, new block unlocked there. Right, so first thing I need to do is I need to quickly dismantle this survival kit before I die. And, survival kit. Oh, I don't need to put it on the build plan, I just need to put it... Excuse me? Let me just plug it into this battery here. Alright, this is, a more thrown together survival than I was thinking. I was expecting this would be a my fairly normal space engineer's start. I could build my normal start ship, I could build my normal base. Maybe try out some of the new blocks, but no, instead this is actually I've accidentally entered myself into a challenge run. Right. I think I want to focus on blocks that look lightweight. Because I don't want the ship to start floating on me again. I want it to remain firmly at the bottom of the ocean. Oh no, this is bad. I've detached a floating part of the ship. Conveyors seem to be a bad call for this. Which I suppose doesn't surprise me given that they're mostly hollow, I imagine. There we go. Right, can... Production. Oh yeah, except you could... Wait, you can't disassemble. You can build power cells as well. You need 80 though for a battery. 80 power cells is a lot. My best bet then is to do the rotor thing. If I could spell. A rotor requires me to have built a battery. Small battery... Small battery requires only 2 power cells. 'Cause all I need is... I just need a small bit of power just to kickstart. Is a hinge the same? Yeah, hinge and piston, they're all the same. So I need to build... Okay. I have medical comps. Right, so what would... I would need 4 power cells. 4 power cells to do this, which means I need 13 iron. I can get that 13 iron by disassembling, like... Okay, except I can't disassemble anything because... I don't have power to use the assemble... Okay, I'm stuck in a loop. Okay, so what are my options? What are my options? I actually have to think. I could just relocate the entire base onto this block? I guess that's an option. Yeah, that might be my only option, actually. Okay. So what I need to do... What am I... Hello, Metamon, you have missed me. I'm at the bottom of an ocean. 150 meters down, and the rock doesn't drop minerals. I accidentally found a challenge for myself. I have the limited materials of my ship, and that is it. Okay, so basic assemb... Let's get the basic assembler and stick it on the battery here. Yeah, I done effed up. I would like to think I have accidentally succeeded in finding a more interesting playthrough. It is completely by... It was completely by accident, but... There we go. Basic assembler. All good. Right. The only thing is then... small... cargo. Let's add one of those. Do I have the components here to... Oh, I do have all the components for second small cargo. Chill stream. It was supposed to be a chill stream, and I'm still chill. It's very chilly indeed at the 150 meters below the ocean. Okay, small cargo. Okay. Now is a habit of I just have to move everything from this cargo container to this cargo container, so I actually have power. Wait, hold up. Where's my... Let me just check my cleanup removal. Yeah, it's not going to remove powered grids. So as long as I have power here, I should be good. Also, this full cargo container should make sure that my base doesn't float off. Because I don't want it to float yet. Okay, see, I was kind of planning on this being like a one-off stream just because it's my Friday morning stream. But this might end up becoming a... I might try and make this into a series, because I am getting invested in... How much? Ooh, I actually might need to have, like, just 2 cargo containers. Yeah, I think I will need... Under the sea survival. Oh. Well, it's under the sea for now. I think my end goal is probably to escape the sea. I could easily do that just with the jetpack, but where would be the fun in that? I need to build a submarine. Hello, fish. Are you friend? At least I'm not alone down here in the bottom of the ocean. Okay. So you've got nothing connected to, so I'm safe to dismantle you. The goal to get all the resources you have at the moment back to yeah, that's more or less the goal I have at the moment. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to give me those interior plates again. Second cargo container. I want storage. Okay. Then I can take apart the collector. And take apart the conveyor junction. So how does something float? I'm not quite sure the specifics of it, but every block has like a buoyancy value that is variable. Yeah, as Meta said, hydrogen and oxygen tanks, I believe, are the most buoyant, especially if you fill hydrogen tanks with hydrogen. Which is how you can kind of make, like, effective ballast tanks by emptying and filling hydrogen tanks to increase and decrease your buoyancy. So you can make an effective submarine. What was I doing here? Right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is a hydrogen engine. Hydrogen engine does have... Okay, oh no, it does have 2 ports, but they're in awkward places for me. Actually, this kind of maybe works. This will be an odd, ugly amalgamation of mess. But actually, maybe I can make it... No, wait, let's do the O2H2 generator first. O2H2, I want it not connecting to... I don't want it connecting to the cargo container here. And then what I want is a conveyor junction. As flashbacks to the barge. Hey, I like the barge. The barge was nice. Okay, collector. There we go, and because I just want to make sure it has that 1 extra steel plate. What is the barge? Oh, yeah. The barge was during my, me and Met are actually friends, so we've played together on Space Engineers before, and it was our first world where we were playing with the water mod. And I built... Oh, I think I had like... I think it was 14 hydrogen tanks.
Energy
Kind of in a U shape. With like a landing pad in the middle of it. And it was just this huge barge that's only purpose was to kind of suck up hydrogen from underneath the water. So that a ship could land on it, refuel its hydrogen tanks. It's not the prettiest ship I've built, but I think as well I can definitely say it's not the ugliest ship I've built. Okay, right, so the grid is on that side, so I need to make sure you're there so you're connected. Looks like an kind of like an aircraft carrier. It's fun starting when we build a connector. Oh yeah, before I decided to properly build an anchor for it. Okay. Right, so now that this is set up, if I get to the control panel, collector, conveyor system, hydrogen engine. Okay, I think I need a hydrogen tank first. Yeah, Clang was not happy when we first tried to Yeah, connect the huge aircraft, floating aircraft carrier to our static base on the shore. We did figure a way to fix it, though. I'm fairly certain I remember. The problem it wasn't permanent. Okay. I have an O2H2 generator. And then I will need a hydrogen tank. I can't afford a large one, most definitely. Right, now can I afford to build it is the question. That needs a lot of large steel tube. Did I use merge block? There might have been... No, I don't think there was merge blocks involved. I think it was I think I considered merge blocks. Okay. Now, if I look at the hydrogen engine... Okay, the hydrogen engine is functioning. The collector should be absorbing water. Did we get it airborne? Oh, no, we didn't get it. We didn't get the carrier airborne. The carrier was never meant to go airborne. But I still have that world. We had gotten to the moon and hijacked this random pirate ship we found. Okay. Hold up. Did I put the ice in the... I didn't even put the ice in the... Okay, so it's definitely working. It's definitely working. Tank isn't filling, but the hydrogen generator was. But the hydrogen engine is. Oh. So we're making progress. We're making progress. I access. What the? What the? Hello. Hi. Okay, that genuinely scared me for a moment. Okay, can I have my gun? Can I have a gun, please? Okay. I have never... I know these things exist in the game, but I've never seen them before. You okay? Hello? Are you dead? They look... Yeah, I'm getting hit marks for them. Oh, they are dead. They have inventories. Oh, they're underwater. They drown. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, that actually got me there for a moment. That was... Oh, I've not experienced the spiders before. Oh, I was not expecting them to just jump out. Okay, actually, I should... In that case... I probably don't need my gun on me then, to be fair. Right, let's go. Where's my... Okay, the O2H2 generator is already full. Oh, that's right. The collector doesn't collect hydrogen straight. It collects ice that is turned into hydrogen. Okay, but right, that's good. I have power. In that case, that's perfect. I have a functional base. It's just a matter of dismantling the rest of this piece of crap. And then making careful use of the materials I have to... You're made of pure steel plate. How do you float?
Inventory full.
Okay, deposit all those components. Take down the oxygen tank. crap, you're starting to float again. I'd rather you didn't float. I would like you to stay at the bottom of the ocean where I can make sure I can evacuate with all my materials. Oh. Well, you're definitely sinking at the moment.
Inventory full.
Okay, deposit everything there. So yeah, this is all I need to do at the moment is make sure I can evacuate all of this. Please don't start floating. You're made of pure steel plate. How do you float? You should not be buoyant. Okay. Spares. Can take these apart. Half-light. Armor block. Okay, so the armor seems a little more buoyant than I would hope, so I'll maybe focus on taking apart the armor. Take you out. This doesn't look particularly heavy. Okay, that's all the armor stripped off of this thing. So, onwards. Deposit that. Recharge a little. Okay, because once I've got this assembled, the challenge will be using what I have to build a make a base that's mobile. Take this down. Okay, take off the engines next, I think, because the engines are all going to be edges on the end blocks. Oh dear. Okay, that's the engines taken care of. Trying to think of what else isn't heavy. Oh, hello. That actually had rockets in it. How many rockets do I have? 18. Those are probably going to end up disassembled for uranium. Not gonna lie. I don't think I've got much use for them as rockets right now. I think rockets use uranium. Bear junction. Oh, that went clunk. Door gone. Air vent I don't need. A timer block I don't need. More unnecessary conveyor junctions. Oh, a full assembler. Not built, but actually, let's deposit this. Okay, so is the tank starting to fill yet? Oh, nice, the tank is starting to fill. That might actually set me on a little bit of a time limit, because if that tank gets full, it might be heavy enough to... no, it's got 2 full cargo containers. It's probably not... One small hydrogen tank is probably not enough to let it float. I hope. Wait, hold up. If I drill that, that's going to cause the ore detector to fall off. And I do want the ore detector. The beacon as well is probably going to be useful.
Inventory full.
Hello, Radiocom comps. I might need to build a third cargo container to store everything.
Inventory full.
Yeah, third cargo container might be in... Actually... Where is it? Show only connected... Can I not show only connected inventories? Okay, well... One cargo container... Cargo... Yeah... Hello, spiders! I'm just gonna let you drown. Yeah. Oh, you have some motors on you. Okay. So the only way I can get additional materials is... spiders coming and drowning. That was not the method of farming I expected to have to be making use of. But I guess it's a... I guess it works. Okay. I have everything. Everything that was in my ship is now compressed into this. Okay, the battery is kind of charging. Not very quickly. I'm going to take a quick drink and hope no spiders come out while I'm not paying attention. Right. So... now I need to build a small vessel capable of carrying all this stuff using only the materials that I have. Right. I also think for now I can turn the collector off. Because, if what I remember correctly, the O2H2 generator filled up pretty quick. Yeah, and the collector has 60... That is a lot of... That's a lot of hydrogen for the power generator. Okay. Though, actually, given the fact I do have this battery... Best... I don't want to abandon the battery, because that's 80 power cells, which are expensive right now. So do I just make this mobile? I kind of built this out of necessity. I don't like quite how it looks. But it might be for the best just to turn this into a submarine. Maybe I can beach it somewhere. Okay, so I need to find... Where are my cockpit blocks? Where are they? Was there not a tab for... Is there not a tab for control... Is there not a tab for... control blocks? All blocks, character weapons, tools, emotes, automatons, armors... I could have sworn... Wait, have I not unlocked them? That's maybe why. So it's a cockpit. Excuse me? Oh, I misspelled it. Ah. There we go. Okay, I need to build a landing pad or a magnetic plate. Okay. Magnetic plate? Sounds cheaper. So let's build one of those. Yeah, I would like to build it underneath the ship, but I guess I can build it on the back for now. There we go. Okay, new blocks unlocked. Okay, yes, now I have cockpit blocks. I want to build... Wait, the cab cockpit does... Oh, it doesn't have a large... I thought Oh, for a moment I thought it did have a large grid version. Um, I... To be fair, I want a cheap one at the moment, so probably a helm. Beep, beep, beep. Uh... By building helm, I've unlocked new blocks. Yay! Okay. So next key parts of the ship is obviously going to be thrusters. I get to use the shiny new ones. Okay, so let's grab some steel plate. So I will need forward thrust, definitely. I will need upwards thrust. I will need reverse thrust. And I will need... Oh, I will hold up. I don't want the super large ones. I want the... And I will need left and right thrust. I will also need a gyroscope. Okay, so gyroscope. I had 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think I've drawn most of the things for the gyroscope rather than anything else. Oh yeah, because you need 500 steel plate for large grid gyroscope. Power supply is a minor concern. My goal is not to leave the planet or even to fly, it's just to get to the surface. Okay, we have a gyroscope, we have control. There we go. Actually, for now, because I don't want the thrusters to activate, let's turn off inertia dampeners. Let's not waste power until I need it. Ooh, am I not going to have enough motors? That's potentially an issue. Okay, yeah, this might be a little bit of an issue. I'm gonna have to rebuild everything into small grid, but I don't have the power because the battery is here. How many? That needs a lot of iron. Okay, all I have at the minute is forward and up. No. Do tanks take motors? Tanks don't need motors. That might be enough. Having just forward and upwards thrust, if I can make this buoyant, might be enough. The big question is if. Tank. Okay. Let's put this back. Can't withdraw 39 steel tube. Nope, I do have enough steel tubes. I think. All components were successfully withdrawn. Come on. Rubber tank. Oh, hello. That was a little not quite what I wanted. Let's take down this magnetic plate. This isn't needed anymore. How many large steel tubes do I still have? Tubes. I have small steel tubes, plenty of them. Oh, hold up, did I actually... Oh, I only just had enough for that second tank. Was away for a few minutes? I've learned I don't have enough motors to make this mobile. So I am now hoping to see if I can just make it float. Because otherwise I'm going to need to reconstruct everything into a small grid, which is going to be time-consuming. Yeah, it's... the battery is the main thing. I have a large grid battery, and that's my main source of power right now. I do have some spare power cells there. I don't know where they came from. I don't... Yeah, with no more large... hydrogen tanks... They do become more buoyant the more hydrogen is in them. Because I'm fairly certain hydrogen is lighter than water. Ice. How much ice do we have? We're still plenty of ice. Kind of. Let's take what I've got from cargo containers. I think I can then dump that in there. That's more ice for me. Converting this to... Yeah, gyroscope only uses 4 motors, so there's not... Unless... Hydrogen thrusters don't use motors. That would explain why I don't have as many of them as I'd hoped to have. But hydrogen's a bit powerful. Yeah, not quite as reliable. Not with my limited production for it. Yeah. I'm not taking off anytime soon. Okay, these have large steel tubes in them. How many did I need for you? You need 40. That's... yeah, I'm not going to be... I've got 8 thrusters. 3 times... well, 3 times 8 is... yeah, 3 times 8 is only 24. That's not enough for another. Right. Other options I have... I think it might come down to turning everything into a small ship. I'm gonna turn you into... no, I can't turn you off stockpile. Um, thing is, the small ship is still going to have to be capable of... How many motors do I have that are free here? 30, 60, 71. So, at how many atmospheric thrusters is... Excuse me, you're lying to me. These take motor... What? Do you take out some machines, once you have a full hydrogen tank, you don't need an O2H2? Again, once the battery's full, you don't need to... I suppose, but... The O2H2... What are the, motor counts? 4 motors and... 12 motors. Yeah, even between them, like, that's not even a single atmospheric thruster. Okay, 30 motors, 100... Okay, these ones are so much cheaper in terms of motors as well. But would it not reduce weight? No, because remember, the weight of, blocks in Space Engineers is based on what components they use. So, I have to figure out how to take all this weight up to the surface. Okay. So, right, but... Knowing that, how much... There's only 6 motors in a small one. Disassemble stuff. Yeah, that's something I'm thinking, but I kind of want to be careful doing that while things are a bit tight resource-wise. Because I don't know what I'll need and it'll use up power, and it'll take materials to build a... I don't need a refinery, I suppose. Well, actually, that's something possibly worth doing as quickly... Yeah. Let's... I'm going to take apart these engines. I'm going to temporarily build a basic refinery to refine all the scrap metal I got from the ship. That'll give me some iron at the very least. So all iron is good for by itself is steel, like steel and interior plate, I feel. I suppose more whatchamacallits, steel tubes. Okay, so that's not the right button. Basic refinery. Let me grab one of those. Let me grab materials for it. I'm fairly certain I have enough steel plates. You don't have... Yeah, you only have those 2 ports. Because I do have... where is it? My scrap metal. Put all the scrap metal together. I've got 3.7k of scrap metal. Which I can refine. I'm fairly certain basic refinery. Yep, can process scrap, which gives me... how much are we looking? Probably... maybe 1,500 iron? Which motors do require nickel. That's a pain. Radiocom. What do I have a lot of that I don't need? Detector comps. How many detector comps do I have? Detector comps. I have 20 of those. If I give up ore detection, which I can do basically with my drill. Right. Yeah. And that's 5 each, so that's 5 times 20. Yeah, that's 100 nickel. Otherwise... I could sacrifice some metal grids. They're not particularly high. Yeah, there's not... Yeah, you can't build rockets of this. Gatling ammo boxes? How many Gatling ammo boxes did I have? Gatling... Gatling ammo boxes, 48. I don't have Gatling guns, so I can disassemble... That means I've got 100 nickel. Okay, also what is the weight of my ship right now? It is 90 tons. Okay. Whoa! Ooh, okay, that was bad. Please tell me I didn't damage anything with that movement. Right, gyroscope, I'm going to turn you off, I think, for now. Yeah, because... Otherwise, it's getting a little mad. Also, the ship is... if this does start floating, it's going to be really poorly balanced. Because all the buoyancy is going to be at the front of the ship. I do appreciate our power situation is constantly, like... Wait, stored power... Oh, that's because you're nearly full. I forget, it's only at 100% you have all 4 lights on. So we're actually doing pretty well. How's the O2H2 generator doing for ice? Ice, we're starting to run a little low. I wonder if maybe adding another O2H2 generator would speed up... Oh, hold up! I saw that. We're getting places. Okay, so 1, let me withdraw the components for that. 2, let me turn the collector back on. And I'm going to add a second O2H2 gen into the system, which should speed up hydrogen production. Okay, I then want conveyor... where's my good old conveyor junctions? You know what? Let's build some pipes. I like pipes. So I want a... Let's get 1 junction. Curved. I'll need... Straight. Curve. And another junction. If I am doing this correctly in my head. So I want that. Where's conveyor pipe? And it was another junction. Come on. And get that built up. Okay, and then what I need is another tank at the back. 24 large steel tubes can't be produced. Okay, but I should have... I've got iron now, so... Yeah, I've got... Oh, okay, only... Oh no, I do have, like... Yeah. Okay, nearly 3K. And these are 10 each. So, yeah, one component could not be put. Oh yeah, because you're in a disassembly mode. Oh yeah, I can definitely build the pipes I need. Okay, I might add a third. O2H2. Because really the buoyancy is going to be the main thing here. So if I search for tank, I can see 66%, 23%. We're filling the tanks just slowly. So if I was to... Okay, I think this one as well. I don't know if I should block the... I don't know if it would be a good idea to block the collector. Put it back on my hotbar. And... stack it here. This is a mess. I do not like this vessel. I don't have the resources right now to be pretty about it. Okay, and you should soon accept ice. Actually, we're kind of taxing to collector at the moment. How's our power looking? It says we'll last 1 hour. How's the... Okay, but the battery is recharging quicker than it is... Okay, so at least that one hydrogen generator's doing decent. Oh. Oh. So, what else is a good idea for me to do at the minute? I'm hoping that these full tanks will give us enough buoyancy. 6%. 70. So we've effectively got one full tank right now. And once that one's full, the others should start filling quicker. Does it give an estimated time on? No, it doesn't give an estimated time. Has this taken any ice yet? Let's search for ice here and O2H2 here. Can I split this stack into this one? Add 3,000, just so it's doing something. There we go. Yeah, because if all three are doing something, that should increase hydrogen production. So now if I go and look at the tanks, are they filling, I think, a little quicker? Right. What else could I need for getting to the surface? I will need some form of propulsion. Really only forward, though. I don't want to put too much focus onto building it either until I know until I have the balance for the ship right. Because I'm going to have to rejig the ship, I feel, until I'm kind of mostly flat underwater. Which will probably mean another hydrogen tank at the back here. I wonder is this going to be enough for us to float? The ship isn't moving at all. I've managed to shave... Okay, I think that's probably from refining the metal. I think I've been able to shave off about 2 tons of weight. Actually, maybe it's closer to 1.5 tons, I think. Yes, yeah, the water mod is part of this mod pack. Indeed. I misread the Northern Irish tag as Northernish. I was gonna be like, I'm Northernish. Nope, Northern Irish. Which I suppose is some form of Northernish. But welcome to the stream. I am... I have managed to accidentally find myself in a bit of a challenge in this more than I was expecting. There's... What else do I... What blocks do I have access to? What could I, in theory, do to upgrade my ship while I'm here? Ion thrusters, like, there's no chance of ion thrusters, because they need thruster comps. Really, Atmo thrusters are all I could be using. But they all require, like, significant amounts of rotors. Oh, not motors. Fairly new to the game, mostly. I don't know. Playing Space Engineers in Creative is a great way to go about it. I probably... I think when I started off Space Engineers, I definitely spent more time in Creative. But it was... I can't remember when it was. I think it was watching... There's a guy on YouTube called... I think he's on Twitch as well, called Splitsy, who does really great tutorials on survival for Space Engineers. That, and he got me... Watching him got me into the, like, actual engineering side of things, like, finding the challenge in having limited access to things. Oh, still trying to make a sleek and nice thing. Yeah, trying to make things look nice is always the goal, not this abomination born out of necessity. Oh, you know what? I suppose if there's going to be the same weight, Last Stand Gamers did. Oh yeah, I've seen a few of their reviews. Oh, what was it? No, there was one I saw that I really liked. That was, oh, they had run a contest for, like they had built like a, what's it called, a portable base, and they challenged people to build a ship that could carry it and deploy it. And one of the entries was just Thunderbird 2. And I absolutely loved that one. I was a massive Thunderbirds fan. Works, Obian. Oh, that's no worries. I have a lot of people who end up watching me at work. Always try to go for pop-up style where entire walls would pop out. Yeah, Thunderbird. Entire wall. I'm still kind of getting used to building things. Yeah, pistons are the way forward. As long as you can avoid angering Clang. Why can I not build here? Oh well. I don't have many plans for what I'm doing here, but I feel I kind of want to add some shape to this. Oh yeah, it was mostly seeing the new update that got me interested in playing again. The new DLC pack and the Warfare update. Pistons are cool as long as you don't upset them. Right. The Pistons don't get upset. They're machines. It's Clang that gets upset. Okay, actually, I think I need to add some symmetry here. So this can go, and this can go. Because this will be the corner. Square inverted block. There we go. So I have, on several occasions, angered Clang with my piston shenanigans. Sometimes, sometimes it's fun. Other times it's just pain to see your creations burst into flame. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 5. Voodoo. Okay, see, it's starting to. Yeah, okay, that already looks better. That already looks better. So someone tried to make a retracting turret in their base. Oh yeah, retracting turrets are interesting because you have to be quite. In order to make them look good, you have to have them. The gap has to be quite tight. Otherwise, you have this weird like space between where the turret pops up and the turret itself. Piston went all Wu-Tang. Yep. Oh, I think it was. I was trying to kind of experiment with. I had like a large base rover, like a large grid rover base, and I wanted to kind of have like, you know, on you see them on like I don't know, like like on fire engines or like heavy industrial vehicles. The little clamps that kind of come out the side and help secure it on the ground. I tried to use those, and my large grid rover temporarily turned into a large grid flying base. Okay, how are our tanks filling up? 87, 44. Haven't brought any. Right. The DLC is good if like once you enjoy the game, I find, but they don't add any. Space Engineers is quite good in not logging any mechanical content behind their DLCs. Most of it's reskins of existing blocks or just cosmetic things. For example, like these flat atmospheric thrusters. These are exactly the same mechanically, as far as I know, as the atmospheric thrusters already in the game. They just look different and are a different shape. We done a large grid pile of scrap. Yep, that was the end result. Okay, do I weld this up or do I just keep a framework? Because I don't know if I have enough material to weld it up. Iron. I have 1,000. Yeah, I can afford another 100. Recently did an asteroid map and made a base of hangar doors. Oh, did you like? Is this building your own hangar doors or using like the pre-built, the airtight ones? I do wish they. I know it would be difficult, but I do wish they'd add a way to like have like your custom hangar doors be airtight, without requiring weird merge block shenanigans. Yeah, I think I can afford to weld these up. Do. Onwards we go. Oh, using the airtight one? Yeah. Oh. The airtight doors are nice. That was one of the simple mods I don't have installed on Discworld, but it's one that adds different heights of the airtight doors. Because it is the only thing about them is that they are limited in size very much. But I suppose there's not all too much you can do about that. I do have the door. No, that's the interior wall. So I have hangar doors at the moment? No, I don't. What do I need for hangar doors? Oh, interior wall. No, wait. Oh, a normal door. And I can't build a normal door until I build a battery. Yeah, unfortunately. I think you can... Yeah, I think the best size you can get is like either 4 wide or 4 high, depending on what angle you're building that at. It doesn't have to be weird merge block stuff, just pistons, armor blocks, then... Idea. It kind of depends, because when you merge the grids, it'll merge all connected planes, as far as I know. So it needs to be built in such a way that when it merges, it's both airtight but doesn't. Yeah, 4x2. Yeah, because you can build two. You can build them facing each other to increase the height. Right. Okay. I've got some armor, which is nice. And it makes the ship look. Yeah, it's kind of, it looks a little bit more like something now. Is there a better way I could do this, though? Where are my armor blocks? Inverted corner. Yeah, I feel it's this light armor inverted corner I wanted rather than... Yeah, I used the wrong block here. You're not going to disconnect anything, are you? No, you should be anchored. We'll just try and make a start. Oh, nope, it wasn't anchored. Oh yeah, trying to build a carrier is always always something I end up going for. Survival. Yeah, survival is definitely something that's a bit more. You need to know what you're doing in Space Engineers before you randomly go into it. This is not a good example of normal survival either. What? I was supposed to be playing normal survival. That was my intention going into this. Right, where is... There it is. Then I need the slopes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I ended up falling to the bottom of this ocean that does not drop materials when I mine. I don't think so, unless the materials are just warping to the surface. Yeah, I can't get any materials here, so I've been having to survive entirely off of my starting ship. Which, I'm glad this was a modded starting ship, because otherwise I don't think it would have had enough materials for me to do stuff like this. Alright. So, how are our tanks looking now? Oh, one's 100% full. The other is 60, the other is 30. I still don't feel like we're floating, though. I might need more tanks. Do I have enough... How much iron do I... or ingots do I have left? I have 1,000... 1,120. Is that enough to build 40 of these? 40 would be... 400. Yeah, I can build... Oh, no, I don't need 50. Okay, I think that's enough. And then... Oh, I'll also need some... Oh no, these don't require... Okay, another pipe junction. See, part of me wonders, does it actually matter? Oh, hold up. I think the ship is starting to shimmy a little. That's promising. Tank. Small hydrogen tank. Plonk that there. It's a little nice if I people build. I'm just like, it's a square. Yep. I still have not grown out of the square with thrusters step. I always intend not to build them like that, but they always inevitably degrade back to being just a brick. Okay. Okay. Alright. I think I can remove this without anything breaking. I have enough iron to build another. Yes, I can build another 40 of those. One more hydrogen tank. This will make me a bit bloated at the back, but hopefully worth it. Oh, for 12 large steel tubes. I'm gonna have to turn this into a junction as well. So, all components successfully withdrawn. All components successfully withdrawn. So I can build this.
Energy low.
Oh, hold up. I will fix my energy in a moment. Oh, we're definitely starting to see movement. The ship weighs... Okay, I've managed to increase the weight of the ship. Getting a lot of buffering. Not sure if it's my signal at work or not. Okay, from what I can see, I think I think my stream's going okay. I haven't received any error messages from Twitch. Oh, also, sorry for only just now noticing, but thank you for the follow, Archmage. Very much appreciated. Yeah. It seems to be okay for me. OBS, any problems? Nope. It's okay. Yeah. Well, unfortunately your work doesn't give you good enough internet. Oh. Okay. So... I'm trying to remember. I'm fairly certain how full a tank is affects the buoyancy of it. Doesn't offer the best Wi-Fi, so... Yeah. Oh, that was weird. My last workplace had this weird thing. I don't think it was like a deliberate, but the Wi-Fi was worst in the break room. You could get great internet when you're actually out on the shop floor or behind the checkout, where you weren't supposed to be using the internet. But the moment you go to the break room, you suddenly really struggle to get connection to it. Oh. Alright. Thanks. Yes, that's... We're all filling carefully. Got the 10 minutes left of work, so I'll pop... Ooh, that's no problem. I was going to say I might be finished, but I might actually... Because normally I only stream for about 2 hours at a time. But I might stay on a bit longer, because I do want to kind of... I want to actually get this to shore, at least. That would be my goal. Ideally, I could build a large hydrogen tank, but a large hydrogen tank is... Can I even build large hydrogen tanks? Oh yeah, they're just normal hydrogen tanks, aren't they? A normal hydrogen tank takes... Actually, that might be doable. If I had the space for it. Because, yeah, that hydrogen tank... 40... It's a lot more steel plate. But only 2 large steel tubes. Go on. Waiting for the RAC and he said, wow. Oh, no. No worries at all. Thank you for stopping by, British Viking. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. And I hope you've enjoyed. Alright, so steel plate. That's the only other. Steel plate. I have 120. 261. That's a... I could build a large tank. Oh, yep, I'll see you around. Oh, looks like you staled out. Oh, that's always good. Having unstable internet is not fun. I was living at a house for too long where our internet was absolutely abysmal. It was a bit of a depressing time. Okay. Picking a large hydrogen. Yeah, I don't have enough to build... I don't have enough materials anymore to build... Unless... How much interior plate do I have? A lot of I have a lot of interior plate. Interior plate doesn't use much iron. But... Is there anything else I can sacrifice that uses a higher amount of iron? Yeah, only steel plate, really. I could grab an extra 500 iron, which would be... Wait, how much iron do I have right now? Oh, hold up. I pressed the wrong button. Iron, I have 321. I need to get that to 800. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. If I go to disassemble... Oh, no, not... Disassemble 500, not 5,000. I would like to keep some of my interior plate. Oh, and now I'm all out of cola. You plan to buy this on PS4? So... Okay. Ooh, Space Engineers, I've not tried it using on console before. I did play with a friend once who was hello. I'm just gonna let you drown a wee bit. Oh, you have different colors. Oh, there you go. You're all dead. Let me quickly. You have in. Do any of you have useful materials? Motors? Yep, friends. I can just let them all drown is a convenient thing about being underwater. I don't have to deal with these problems myself. I can slowly stockpiling motors through this method. Motor... I don't have many motors, only 30 still. That one is a shiny... Oh, shinies. That's one thing I'm actually doing Actually, one of my other playthroughs I'm doing at the minute, my main playthrough, is a Pokemon playthrough. I'm going through Platinum with a randomizer active. My first time playing through a Pokemon game with a randomizer. And the game seems to be very rigged towards me. Because I have a thing for Ice-type Pokemon. And it's already given me like a full team's worth. Because I've got... My current team is Glalie, Snorunt that I'm hoping to evolve into a Frostlass. I've got Piloswine, Celio, and... What's the other one? Celio, Glalie, Snorunt, Piloswine. Why do I always end up forgetting one? Because I know my 6th slot is an egg that I'm waiting to hatch. Who's my 6th Pokemon? Oh, my 5th. I know it's Ice type. Glalie, Celio, Snorunt, Piloswine. Who else? Who else? Who else? How have I forgotten? How have I forgotten who my 5th Pokemon is? I remembered it last time. It was last time I forgot Celio. Oh, because you're doing Fire Red and barely beat Brock, get down to 1 Pokemon. All of your... Oh, you're going like... That was like full randomization? Like even evolutions were randomizer? So, see, I'm using the very basic one at the minute because this is my first time using a randomizer, so all that's randomized is Pokemon spawns. So, well, wild Pokemon, trainer Pokemon, and I think field items. Yeah, field items. Oh, evolutions weren't, but statics and legendaries were. Okay. So, wait, how does a Magikarp become a Shuckle if the evolutions aren't randomized? Oh wait, or is this like a set thing that I don't understand because I've not played Fire Red. I think this is me not understanding an event. Uh, well, crits. Okay, you finished sacrificing all your things, so assemble, not disassemble. Okay. So, right. I'm going to move the helm to the front of the ship. Because if I read, normally you can spend 500 to buy a Magikarp at a Pokemon Center after the first gym, but because you randomized... Okay. Is it normally a good Magikarp? Like, is it worth paying money for it? Is a Shuckle not a better trade for 500 than a Magikarp? If I do that, then... Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it's not large, it's just... Why are you upside down? Bump. There we go. Oh, there was definitely some wobbling going on there. Oh, yep, definitely we're getting somewhere. Okay, yep, this is... We have lifted off! Alrighty. All right. Uh, okay. This is... I should have built large hydrogen tanks sooner. I probably would have if I'd realized... Oh, I heard you asking something? Oh, it was just about whether, like, is the Magikarp worthwhile? Because Magikarp seems to me like an odd Pokemon to spend money on. Alright. Ground is an ability that means they don't do anything for a turn. I believe it's something like that. I'm not overly familiar with Pokemon, so it's hard for me to say. Can I disassemble another couple of interior plate? Okay, we're slowly rising towards the surface. I need to put a... When it goes in... Oh, yeah, I suppose it does. Gyarados is definitely... worth having. Normally Slacking's ability. Yeah. Well, that was... I'm watching... I was kind of inspired to do my own because I'm watching a friend play through... they're streaming a playthrough of... I think it's Pokemon Black 2 with a randomizer. And they saw oh, it wasn't Truant, but it was Regigigas. Well, Regigigas is normally supposed to have slow start. And she was able to show me what the power of Regigigas is without slow start. suddenly having a Pokemon that's supposed to kind of, start off quite slow and, not do much in the early turns to just be full force out of the gate. Okay, so can I get tank? Let's... Right, I need one of these at the front of the ship to balance the weight. Oh, that seems to be doing something. Okay, so what I want to do, I think, to organize this is... Right, let's set you to stockpile. Set you to stockpile. Can I just find tanks? Okay, you're not doing it. What are you missing? You're missing... Oh yeah, small steel tubes. Oh. Well, I'll see you around, Archmage. Hopefully I'll still be here. I'm actually making progress. Oh, here we go. 20 meters to the surface. We're about to breach. There it is. Air. Very square water texture. Hey! Look at that! Right, we definitely need to fix this issue. Okay, let's turn stockpile on this one, and stockpile on this one, which means this one should be very quickly venting all its hydrogen. Indeed. So let me remove this from existence.
Inventory full.
Can use to complete that so it can actually start storing hydrogen. And then I can work on that a bit. Continue grinding down this one. Oh. Surface! Be careful, you might capsize as your tank is on top. Possibly. Here's the thing though, I can gyroscope, turn it on, and okay. Okay. Not quite what I was hoping to have happen, but I think I can understand what's going on. Right. So what I want is an O... I think... not an O3 generator. Steel plate. Yeah. Okay, right. So I'm gonna need to take some steel plate from you. I want to put another O2H2 generator there just to increase production. And then another... Get me another large hydrogen tank. Okay, now we're starting to sink, which is not ideal.
Inventory full.
Crap.
Inventory full.
Okay, need to build this in a slightly different way. Come on. Tank is what's providing buoyancy, so anything... Yep, I kind of understand the buoyancy thing. I'm just trying to quickly make fixes. Okay, we're surfacing again. Why am I... Do I not have any computers for this? Or use... let's weld you up a bit. Can I steal the computer from here? Put him into that. The gyro says no. Oh yeah, it's probably the gyro, isn't it, that's trying to fight this. Except... Gyro, can I turn you off again? Oh! Okay, we're completely upside down. I keep pressing G instead of K for it. Let's turn this back on, and... Oh, there we go. You're listening heavily to port, are you? Okay, we're getting there. Right. Why are you listing so much? The tanks are balanced, at least. Yeah, I need to get the front hydro up. Splish. What do I need? Where do I get the steel plate from? Unless, construction. What do construction comps have in them? Oh, they're actually... Construction comp. I have... You know what? Yeah, let's disassemble 500 of these things. And then... Okay, this is functional, but whoa... Why are we listing so much to one side? Ooh, I wish you would stabilize at... I can't turn the dampeners on. The gyro should be okay. It's functional. Power... Oh, override control. That kind of works. Actually, what I should do is put a gyroscope here onto override controls. Try and steady us here. There we go. Not perfect, but... Hey! Something's happening? Okay, so how much iron ingot am I on now? Iron ingot 600. If I put this to assembly, how much do I need? Or I still need... that's a lot of iron. Basically, you want to lockpick Yaw, I think that's right. I think it's probably roll I want to lock. Yaw, I think, is going to be the sideways movement. Right, but I can always test this with gyroscope. Oh, except I can't override... I can't override only yaw and pitch. I can only override it to lock me in place. How is our iron supply coming along? 500, so that should be only 1,500, which might just be enough for what I need. It's pitch and roll. I want to... Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't override only some of those. What I could do is if I had the materials for second gyroscope, which I definitely don't because they take 500 steel plate, is, I could have considered... Hold up. What could I consider? Yeah, I could have had one gyroscope that's kind of at a lower power locked in place. But then the other gyroscope, because it would be at full power, would be enough to override it on manual controls. I think that's ideally what I'd want to do. I am captain now. I have my ship. This does make me very happy. Right, are we nearly done disassembling those construction components? Hello, Burb. This is... We can still see the fish in the sea. Okay. Okay, you should be done now, so... Get to assembly. Oh. Careful. I need another 47 steel plates, and then I want to start steel tube production. Focus on steel tube production now. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. I can just get you functional. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. Gyro. What happens now if I turn off the override? Okay, it does still want to list that way. Yeah, probably what I want to do is put a small hydrogen tank on either side of the ship. First unknown... Oh no, there have been plenty of unknown signals. I just haven't been able to make use of them. Okay, so... Okay, hold up. What I want is... Right, let's try leveling out. And now... Okay. Oh, careful. Okay, also what I want to do is... Can I see ice? Where's ice? Let me... Ice. Okay, I'm out of ice right now. This means, I think, though, is I can deconstruct this collector. Given ice is my one source of power, though, I can't give it up. So what I need to do is... Collector... You need to appear under here. Okay. But the next main thing I need is a one of these. Oh, please tell me I have enough iron for this. I do not. Darn. Disassemble my 10 plates for me. Gotta put a big... If I could afford a big one, I would. Put the small one. I think I only have the materials for just about one atmospheric thruster. There we go. And that means that I now should... The boat goes vroom. We have propulsion. Yeah, see, this is the thing. With only the one gyroscope, if I lock the gyroscope just to keep the ship from listing, I can't turn. Okay, that seems to be our max speed. And we decelerate pretty quick, so that's actually good. We can survive with just one thruster. All fun and adventure. Do. Box pitch upwards slightly to look like a race boat. That's the best I can do. Okay, actually something I might do is let's atmospheric thruster, increase thrust override, decrease thrust override. There we go. Is this tank filling up? Right. Yeah, here's the thing. This tank is going to fill up, but the other one's not, because it's not actually connected. Because this isn't finished. I really don't know if there's much I can deconstruct. What about go girders? Girders... probably? Or safe? No sources of silicon? Silicon... yeah, I have plenty of bulletproof glass I can deconstruct for silicon. But I don't know what... It's steel plates and large steel tubes are the main issues. Is it just computers I need? Oh no, computers... I'm running low on computers, I think. Yeah, I'm out of computers. But I can definitely grab some silicon if I need, because bulletproof glass is, yeah, 5 silicon apiece. And a computer only needs 0.07. It's iron. Iron is the problem. What is... Did I disassemble all the radiocom components? No, I didn't. I've got 40 of them. Maybe I disassembled them? Because I can't even build a beacon. Or an antenna. Oh, a bunch of construction comps. I've got 400, and they are pretty useful. Disassemble the missiles? The missiles I don't think I can disassemble right now because they need a full refinery. Because they're they're uranium tier. Don't want to disassemble my pistol ammo if there's going to be bugs about. Okay. I was promised that there was land on this planet. I just think it's going to be a bit of a voyage. Yeah, I need to finish that blocked access to rear tank. How many construction comps do I need? Only need 5 for it, so maybe I can disassemble another 20 or 200. That'll give me about 500 more iron. That's it. I do still hope to get to land before I finish up this stream. So I will be back. I just need to quickly stop over to I'll let it run. Hopefully land will appear while I'm away. I just need to quickly stop to the bathroom. I will return. Ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Wait, oh, hold up, I think my volume's gone a bit too loud. Hello, I'm back. Death stare from the unanimated avatar. Yep. Looks into your soul. Speaking of Avatar though, let me just make sure he's fixed, because sometimes walking away desynchronizes where I'm at. Okay, it is good to see that I have not hit land and crashed my ship while I was away. Am I crouching? Why am I slow walking? Oh, I've hit C. I forgot C is crouch, not control. So the endless waves of squares. Whoa! I forgot to turn my dampeners completely off and not just onto not synced. I feel is that a station up there? That little patch in the sky? I think that might be. I think that's sunset. Okay, so I was, before I left, there we go, that's all done. I should be able to now grab that, grab all the materials I have. Okay, I'm missing quite a bit. Are we sure this isn't an ocean world? I have been told that it is not, and the game does suggest this as one of the starting locations. So I would have assumed it, has land. I just happened to get a bad spawn location. Okay, okay, I haven't given us silicon, so let's disassemble, say, 50 of the glass. That should give us plenty of silicon to work with. Oh. And once that's disassembled... That's just me, components splashing against the boat, right? Alrighty. Well, maybe I was hitting land, and maybe I was getting to shallow waters. All components successfully withdrawn. There's another O2H2 generator. Which means as well this tank should start filling. Indeed. Not particularly quickly, but large hydrogen tanks don't tend to do that. See, this kind of got me wondering if my goal should be, given I've got hydrogen set up on this, if I should just make this space-worthy. If that should be my goal. Because that... I've got 2 large hydrogen tanks, 4 small hydrogen tanks. I'm probably going to add at least 2 more small hydrogen tanks. Possibly even large hydrogen tanks on the side. And have a ship I can kind of just take off and then bring down into the water. But yeah, something I'm going to do quickly, just to double check this. I think, hold this up, I might just have to... Admin tools, Right. I'm going to temporarily enable this, just to confirm this. Whoa, hello. That is an interesting look for a planet. So this is where I am now. Oh, hold up. Okay, there is land. There is land. I'm going towards it. It is just... There's... Okay, no, there's quite a bit of land. I just managed to land, like, slap bang in the middle of an ocean. I think that's in the direction I'm heading towards. Okay, I need to make a slight course correction. Okay, disable that, because I don't want to cheat. Do I turn dampeners? Dampeners can turn on now. Does that protect me from listing? I don't think it does. Did you land or land? I kind of hit the water, and then I was kind of like, oh, cool, I'm landing in the middle of the water, and then I ended up I kept going down. Shift F1. Can I get those notifications to leave? I am aware it's experimental mode. I don't need these warnings. Hold up. Yeah. There we go. I don't need this one. So, at this point, I think it's mostly a matter of waiting. Do I? I can't accelerate some more. Oh, wait. Vroom. 200 kilonewtons of force. Yep, bring us up to a whopping max speed of 13.5 meters a second. I mean, nothing can go wrong. To be fair, it's not too, it's pretty reasonable, I think, this speed. Especially as deceleration is pretty swift. The main thing I'm worried about at the moment, however, is my power supply. So let's have a look at my battery, because my battery is fully depleted and fully recharged. Current max, current store. Okay, never mind. Battery is fine. Yeah, hydrogen engine. Oh yeah, I forget the hydrogen engine's a bit weird with how it predicts your power usage. Because I was kind of just looking down and kind of going, 49 minutes worth of power at full thrust. That's not ideal. But yeah, hydrogen engine's just a bit weird. Because it... I don't know if how much it counts its usage. Yeah, because it's it's variable usage output, that's why. Alright, are all my O2H2 generators functioning as intended? O2H2, not all of them have... Only 2 of them have ice. Hold up a sec, I want to fix that. Wait, no, I meant 2,000. 2,000. There we go. That should be increasing hydrogen production. I think potentially assuming if your hydrogen engine... Yeah, quite possibly. Though normally the prediction's good at like taking into account power production. If it's from solar panels, wind turbines, and reactors. It's just apparently the hydrogen engine is a bit of an outlier. Yeah, 13.5 meters a second seems to be the highest speed I can achieve. Otherwise, I think we're just pressing on into... I think going west, like into the sunset, is the goal. It's kind of cool horizon. What planet will be our next destination? Thinking about leaving the planet is maybe it's a little too early for that. Nice. Maybe I should link up another... Maybe I should... actually, no, can I afford more collectors? That's the key question. The collector is... Yeah, steel plate construction comps. Yeah, all stuff that I'm already struggling with. I kind of don't want to disassemble the medical comps. How many metal... Okay, how many metal grids do I have? 60 is a decent amount, I suppose. Let's unify all our stuff into one. I can disassemble all those radiocom components, I guess. Otherwise... I don't have a lot of... Not much of anything sitting about that's disposable. What is power cells? Power cells aren't worth a particularly high amount. And they're... Oh, hold up. Oh! It's visible! Land ho! Can't tell quite how close it is. Wait a second. I forget. The game does have aiming down sights now, and I have a precision rifle. So, where's character weapons? There we go. Land. Oh, finally. A land of my very own. I'm only seeing that one mountain, though, at the moment. Oh, there we go. Oh, there. Oh, that is glorious. We have finally made landfall. Oh, strong signal detected? GPS Henderson Mine. Oh, of course. This mod, I think, also uses, like, uh, the modular encounter spawner. Sounded hostile. I hope it's not too nearby where I'm going to be making landfall. It's actually possibly spawned underwater. I don't know how it works of spawning these things. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if it spawns aggressive enemies or if it's just GPS Henderson Mine. I don't know what faction that belongs to. That's looking... Something's blue over there. Is that the trees on this planet? Okay. How close are we getting? Still got a little bit of a ways off. Actually, do I have some interior plate? Can I build any catwalks? What do I need for a catwalk? Interior wall. I can build an interior wall. And deconstruct it. So I can... Let's put down some... just to make it a little easier to move about here. No, I don't... Yeah, I don't need to build it. Yeah, it's just so I'm not falling into any of these weird pits. Oh, careful. Don't fall off. Oh, is that a wee river in the middle? I think it might be. There, this is our land. A new home. Okay, let's turn off the gyroscope for a wee bit. And I think I'll turn off the thrust override and swap to full manual controls for now. We head for this little river entrance. Doom, doom. A cockroach ridge? It says strong signal detected, but I'm assuming I have to enter those GPS's hold. I don't like that. That feels uncomfortably close to me. And it's hostile. I think. UARC, that's... Key asset recovery. I don't know if I want to be involved with asset recovery. I like my assets. They belong to me. Okay. I'm hoping this water's not too shallow. So I can actually traverse into this river. I'm hoping I should be okay. It looks deep enough for me to manage. Just about. I'm not moving too fast, so I should be okay. Okay. I don't want to get through here. I don't want to get... That mine is going to be annoying. I feel... Well, Cockroach Ridge. I don't... Why is Cockroach Ridge? It sounds like a place name more than a facility name. And I know some of them aren't hostile. Well, they're like marked as hostile, but they don't have weapons and they're kind of more supposed to just be abandoned bases. The beacon is just there kind of as a marker. Hey, there's something here. You can investigate. I don't know the proportion of aggressive to non-aggressive. And right now I'm not in too much of a position to be getting in fights. Oh, this little cove. I love it. I want to build like a port here. Oh, sorry, the way that little peninsula hooks around, that's perfect. All I have to hope is that there's like some kind of decent resource, like capabilities nearby. Okay, I'm assuming I can see like a little bit of a faint outline, something like that near the coast. I'm guessing that's kind of where like the shallows begins. Oh yeah, I can see. Oh, yep. Hold. Water's getting quite shallow. We are slowing. Slightly. Not quite as quickly as I'd like to. Okay, I'm hoping we're... Okay, that's kind of cool. Just seeing the ship drift above. Okay, we are very slowly slowing down. We're gonna... I think we might collide with the land. But at this speed, a collision should be fine. Yeah, this has some extra components anyway. I think it has extra components. Yeah, it's got some steel plate there for reinforcement. So a collision shouldn't break anything. Breaks tank, sinks. Please don't say it. I don't think it's possible, because we're now down to... That's what, 1.39? We don't seem to be decelerating any further, though. Actually, wait. Yeah, we're gonna... It's gonna be a manual brake. A manual brake. Do 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 do. And... Boom. We did it. We have made landfall at our new home. What is this? Oh. It's not. That's what it is. It's not. Yep. But it won't be tonight. Oh. Let me save, as this will be my, I don't know, stream survival challenge, let's call it that. Because it's become more of a challenge than I thought it was. Thought it would be. Though I suppose at this stage it's kind of starting to become a little more of a normal... Wait, where was that Henderson mine? Because I can turn it on. The Henderson mine was... Oh, it's over there. Fair distance away. But I think that's going to be me finishing up for today. Well, not for today, but for now, for this stream. I'm coming back to this. Like, no question about it. Like, I didn't know what I was doing next Thursday morning, but no, it's definitely more of this, and this might end up taking over something else as well, depending on how things go. Because this has become... I'm invested in this one. I'm invested in this one now. We've made it to shore. We've built our boat. We've got some things nearby us that need investigating. I'm just... Yeah. I want to see more of this. You do know it's Wednesday, right? Yeah, I know it's Wednesday. Shush. Yeah, okay. It will... My brain isn't working right now. I'm thinking too many things. I keep saying Thursday. Shh. I feel like it's Thursday. My brain doesn't work. But yeah. No, this'll definitely be next Wednesday. They'll definitely be here for next Wednesday. I would say it'll possibly... I'll probably not take over Saturdays as well. Depends on how further invested I get. Also, it doesn't stop moving. Why have you not stopped moving forward? Hold up. Let me... There we go. I'll need a reverse thruster on you, I think. Because I think you've thoroughly beached yourself, which works. Is the collector still collecting ice? That's an important thing. Okay, yeah, the collector still works. But yeah, that will be all for this stream. I'll be back this evening with more of my Pokemon playthrough, going through my Pokemon Platinum randomizer. That will be at 10 o'clock rather than 8 o'clock, as compared to my usual evening streams. Then tomorrow we'll be back in the afternoon with Persona 4 Ultimax. And well, the rest of my schedule for the week is up on YouTube. Remember, just because it looks like a boat doesn't mean it thinks it's... Yep. It's just another spaceship. Oh. But yeah, I'll rest of my schedule's up on YouTube. Fear's here, boat. Yeah, I don't know how if you've been just sitting there the whole time. Fear's here, but it's certainly been a stream I wasn't expecting it to be. Yeah. My schedule for the week's on YouTube as it usually is. Otherwise, if you feel like it, follow me on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. But whatever you do, I hope you have a great day, have a good evening, and until next time I see you, goodbye.